I'm Chris, and I want to welcome you to this free training series. Over the next few days, I'm going to be sharing Tony's personal system for getting anything you want out of life, so you can achieve more and experience even more joy, fulfillment, and success each and every day. It's the secret to Tony's massive success and sense of personal fulfillment. It's how he can manage over 50 businesses with combined sales of more than $6 billion a year and still have the time and energy to contribute to the causes he cares about while always dedicating quality times for the people that he loves. Tony's always believed, and I believe, that success leaves clues. That when you see someone who is truly successful and genuinely happy, that there's reasons, patterns that can be uncovered, modeled, and systematized. You can create, have, be, share, or get anything you want in life. The capacity is already inside of you. The challenge is, most of us don't have a proven system for how to move from where we are today to where we want to be. That's the system that Tony created, and in this mini course, we're going to reveal the secret sauce and help show you a step-by-step formula for how to do it. Why? Because once you get why this system works, you're going to want to join me on an additional video training where I'll help you break down exactly how to implement it into your life. So if you want to skip the line and get right to that training, you can sign up free at any time. Just click the little button or the link in the description below, then fill out your details and you're in. I had a powerful experience working with Tony back in 2014 when I was a participant at his Date with Destiny event. And there I set 4 goals, 4 outcomes, and all of them became true within that year using the RPM system. Now, one of the most important lessons I've learned from Tony is that what you focus on, you feel, whether it's true or not. For example, have you ever been super upset about something that never actually happened? Maybe you didn't have all the facts and later found out that you jumped to conclusions. Happens all the time, right? And the same thing is true when you worry about things that might happen in the future. You feel that pain, even though it hasn't happened yet, and in most cases, it never happens. But your emotions, they don't care what's true. They care what you focus on. When you watch a movie or read a story, you actually experience emotions. It's all about focus. So what about stress? Well, when you focus on your to-do list, actually, let's do this. Close your eyes and think about as many items on your to-do list as you can. As many as you can think of. I'll give you a second. How did that make you feel? I bet it didn't feel great, because when we focus on what we need to do, especially when those things don't fill you up, when you're not certain that they'll work, or when you don't know that you can get it all done, that creates some serious stress, right? Are you beginning to realize why life always seems to get more stressful despite and perhaps due to your previous success? When we don't consciously direct our focus, we pay a price. There are 3 things that will steal your focus, drain your energy, and distract you from reaching your goals. The first is we avoid anything that might lead to pain. This is a huge source of stress, right? Because it's so easy to focus on problems and then you always feel terrible. Is this making sense? Whether you're stressed or fulfilled has little to do with what you're doing or even the results you're getting. It's about where you're focusing your attention. The second thing that steals your focus is the pursuit of immediate pleasures. That quick fix that helps you feel, even for just a moment, that things aren't so bad. Maybe for you it's Netflix or social media, maybe food or alcohol. For some people it's drugs. The point is, the immediate pleasures don't satisfy or fulfill you, do they? And then there's the third thing that distracts you, which are the demands of other people, right? Other people's priorities, that's something that we can all relate to. All of these put you in a cycle of reacting to the world instead of exerting your will upon it. So I want to give you some practical ways to control your focus and therefore your emotions, so you can get into that magical state of flow that brings out your genius and causes you to feel great every day. That gets you beyond your to-do list and into a cycle of joy and fulfillment. Because I'm sure you've noticed how some people are getting great results, but are still unhappy. And then there are other people who have so little, yet they feel great. I'm sure you've met someone like that, maybe even felt a little envious. Well, that's okay, because you can have that same sense of fulfillment and joy when you learn how to control your focus and begin to take action on these principles. Remember earlier I mentioned that there are patterns of success and patterns of failure? Well, this is the big secret. The people who truly succeed, and more importantly, who find fulfillment, have three things in common. First, they know what they want, the results they're after. Second, they know why they want it, the purpose that drives them. And finally, they know what it'll take to make it happen. They have a massive action plan to achieve the result. But then most importantly, they remain focused on all three and don't let distractions intervene. Maybe you're thinking, this is stuff I already know, but how many times in life do you know what to do, but you don't do what you know? And I'm not talking about mindfulness or positive thinking. This isn't that. There are actually much easier and more reliable ways to control what you focus on, and I'll reveal the secret in the next video in this series. I'll see you in a click.